Using the Duke Nukem 2 soundtrack, which just works so damn well with this one. Let's rock. I have a feeling they borrowed Turrican's level design here. I'm trying to practice not shooting the cans by mistake. One of the things I'm very sad about is Gearbox has the rights to Duke Nukem at the moment. How the hell do I get out of here? I was gonna say, it's like, how the hell? Okay, we get that. Gotta be careful about. Oh, damn it. Let's go. This thing's like trolling. Oh, wait a minute. That's something. That wall is secret. Got some full life here. Woo! Almost got hit by that. Oh, that's dirty. That is so dirty. That was so dirty. They made me so dirty there. Would love some atomic health here. Ooh, Coke. I'll take the Cokes, though. Okay, we came back in where we came back in. I bet you that's a botanic health. Oh, the atomic health. Why would I be careful there? That'd be a thing. Aw, man. They bank on me going so fast. See? Ah, shoot. I'm safe here. Sorry, my throat was feeling a little raw for a second. Like, my vocals are probably gonna be... It's gonna take me ages to recover. Yeah. We need to find a grapple claw. I bet you any money that was the freaking claw right there. Oh no, we were going the right way, okay. I second guessing myself. Ah, what am I doing? Okay. I can follow the short, like the closest towards the building, and just drop down directly. There's a platform there. Then from the platform, just kind of do a hop, blind faith, like tongue-tied. Blind faith hop. And hope for the best. Ah, man. Son of a goldfish cracker. Okay, easy as that. There we go. This stage makes me nervous. Now, if I could figure out a mod to add the Duke Nukem 2 soundtrack to this, it'd be awesome. This keeps on going and going. This level is just freaking like mazy as hell. Like they were like, let's pull the cork here for mazy shit. Holy crap. Nailed it. Yeah, I'm not about that life. I'm just gonna keep going. My ADHD was like, not gonna sit here and look at all those balls. Okay, there's the gate we need. Not the gate we deserve. Why do I keep doing it? I always keep doing it. Like I must be an internal dislike for Coca-Cola. I've never seen such disdain for a beverage before. Coke's gonna buy out Pepsi. Well, there goes the flavor for that. It's gonna taste like hot battery acid now. But I will say vanilla Coca-Cola is amazing. Like, whatever happened to that flavor? Man, how the hell? I was gonna say, how the hell do you expect me to get out of here, but... Man, that was... Raid! It's a raid! Get to the chopper! Crunchy snacker, you delicious morsel! Thank you so much for coming on in and dropping those delicious snacks on in. May I get a shout-out command for Crunchy Snacker, the most delicious streamer in the game. Hope you're doing quite well. Snack confetti. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. But where were you playing today? It's going pretty excellent here. It's going pretty well. We're starting here in episode 2 for Duke Nukem 1. So far on the moon base, we're getting our butt kicked a little bit. But some Prey 2017 right on. See, my thing with Prey 2017 was, like, it was such a good game. Like, I think a lot of people are expecting the original, like, they were expecting the original Prey, and it was, like, a totally different experience. And it was still a good game. Like, it was still a good game. Like, it was certainly, the story so far is really nice. But again, everyone coming on in from Crunchy Snacker. Hope you're doing great, having a good... Exactly. Prey, the original Prey had it was a really stellar game in itself, pardon the pun. And the new Prey was like or at least the self-titled Prey, it was like, you pretty much feel like you're the Prey, but at the same time you're, have this really cool sci-fi universe you can kind of dive into. And it's just really cool. Like, I like it. And plus, it's Metroidvania-like, which is not what's not to love. For those coming on in, though, from Crunchy, hope you're all doing quite well. My name is DVD, or you can call me Daddy. It's all fine. We, of course, play a lot of retro on this channel, as well as an occasional indie title here and there. And if I feel the fancy, as well as some AAA modern great classics there as well, or future classics, should I rephrase. But again, we are, of course, playing this on behalf of Dawsember, as the Moobot just dropped in as well. We're currently doing this on behalf of Dawsember, which is currently an event with 20-something plus members of the retro community. I almost said indie for a second. My brain's thinking of Rayset at the moment. A lot of the retro community is currently partaking in. We're all playing a bunch of DOS titles, and I'm happening to play at the moment some of Duke Nukem 1 here, which we're trying to get through this episode, and then next Sunday and Monday we'll be, of course, switching over to Duke Nukem 2. And then tomorrow we'll be, of course, diving into some of Eye of the Beholder, which is a fantastic dungeon crawler. Oh, right on. Exactly, yeah. I mean, there's no harm in trying to get the backlog done for sure. Yeah, like, when it comes to Eye of the Beholder, it's a game that I was at first kind of go, okay, I'll put this one to the side. I thought about it, I was like, no, I need to finish this one. This one's so good. Because I got all the games. I just wanted to really sit down and just finally play through them again. Like, back in the day, I played them, and I was like, this is great games, but I just never got to replay them how I wanted to. Luckily, with the All-Seeing Eye, they give us this really good map. So now I could just play the first Eye of the Beholder, which is a gorgeous little map I can look at. Which it's not completely needed, but it's a nice necessity, like, for sure. Like, it's something that it's it's beautiful that you have. Because for me, it's awesome. I wish I could mark down the map and make little notes or anything. But for what it is, it's still a good little map program. But yeah, tomorrow for Tuesday, I'll be playing some Eye of the Beholder, and then Wednesday I usually take my day off, usually at that time frame, and then Thursday we're gonna try to pick back up some Dungeon Master 2, unless something happens between now and then. But we're trying to continue that up until Saturday, and then rinse, repeat the cycle, and we'll be back to Duke Nukem here. But for those coming on in, of course, this game is the very first Duke Nukem game, ironically. Which, again, it's sort of like a lot of people, when they think Duke Nukem, they think, oh yeah, is that the FPS shooter game? It actually started this way. Believe it or not. So this is a dead end. Oh, no, it ain't no dead end. What am I saying? Wait, why aren't they making me come down here, though? Very bizarre. But yep, again, it's interesting, though, I would say the least. Because it's like a lot of inspiration, I feel like, for this game. It's funky because you'll see Duke Nukem 2, and there's a lot of assets from Duke Nukem 2 that it borrowed from Turrican. And at first I was like, no way, that's impossible. And then I went to go look it up, and apparently, yeah, it was sound on paper, because you look at a lot of the assets in this game here, and they were borrowed or just taken from Turrican, which I thought was just crazy. I was like, no way. I mean, I still like these games unconditionally. I'm not going to stop playing either Turrican or this, but I was blown away. Oh man, this puns sneak up on me tonight. I'm just pretty much blown away by that element. Yeah, or even make a new Duke Nukem game with this style, but make it an open world thing-ish, where you're kind of like doing like a Metroidvania vibe to it, where you get power-ups and everything like that. In the Manhattan Project style. Like, I would love exactly, like, it would just be perfect, like, to stick to its roots, add some quality of life adjustment to, like, movement and everything. Just not anything too crazy, obviously, but just enough where it spices up the game a little bit, and then just keep it, entirely as it is. Or even use the concept of Duke Nukem 2's visuals and go from there. Like, just something like this would be perfect. Where it looks old, but it's brand new. Or at least it has the older visual style. With Duke Nukem here with his, he's been in the sun too long. Okay, so I think I'm going back here now. I think. Okay. There it is, right there. That was the answer. Hey, Georgie. Okay, so we need to go down and around. But again, it was unfortunately Gearbox has complete access to Duke Nukem now, so nothing really that Apogee or Three Realms can really do about it, but it would be cool. Where the heck am I going? In circles, that's what. Yeah, that's what's funny, right? It's like they could have easily just said, okay, we fucked up, or rather, this game is too fucked up, we don't want nothing to do with it anymore. Here you go, 3D Realms or Apogee, enjoy. Or give it to somebody else and just let them deal with it. It's kind of like you're sitting on top of it like it's like a goose egg, and it's like, just give it to whoever, man. Just give it to Night Dive, for fuck's sake. They'll definitely do something good with it. Heck, they're doing that new System Shock, and that one looks amazing. Exactly, like they will, if you give it to them, you know they're going to do something gorgeous with it. Like whenever, but they'll do it. Yeah, I played the demo so much, though, with the tech demo for System Shock, the brand new one. Like, I really cannot wait. Oops. I really cannot wait for the launch of that one. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh! I think I see it. I was like, how the heck do we get out of here? But it's right down here. I believe this is a shortcut. So that's why they have you unlock it for some odd reason. It's a bizarre little unlock, like... Oh, ah! There we go. Had to edge hop that. I like to move it, move it. We did it. Save number 2. Oh, I knew something was there. Oh, that is messed up. Oh, that is dirty. That is such a dirty, filthy thing to do. Tugging at my heartstrings like that. Nope. Turkey leg, shoot the turkey leg. Just keep running, just keep running. Oh crap. There we go. No, I haven't seen too many cameras in this, thinking about it. I have not seen too many cameras in this episode. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention to them, but I mean, I'm in a minute. One, two, three. No, Zach means signs. The heck did the, Hold on. Yeah, looks like, music exploded. Try this again. There we go. It pooped on itself. There. Okay, they're gonna give us the jump boots here. After they get me stuck here. Exactly. It'd be like a toaster shooting a gun at you and you just didn't mind it because you're just like, hell yeah. There's one game I got a while back and it was like the most random fucking game I've ever played in my life, and it was like the jankiest of jank. It was a fun game, but then the episodes got weird as hell after a while. I can't think of the name on the top of my head right now. It was Virtuoso or something like that, or Virtuoso, I think it is. Has like a heavy metal looking guy in the front cover. Like the most weirdest fucking game I've ever played in my life. And I was trying to complete it too. And the gunplay wasn't the problem either. The game was, in that department was actually well made. It was quite cool too, because you're actually leaning against the walls and everything. You can kind of hug a wall, and I haven't seen any other game do that before that one too, which I thought was quite cool. It was just out of nowhere kind of janky game. Like the first episode, I'd say at least was pretty cool. Oh, gotta move up. Like, I need to figure out where the heck the boots are. They want me to definitely use those boots. Like, I think it's here. There was Tome there. I just saw Tome, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, that's not a good idea to go through there. Okay, I see an enemy I haven't killed yet, so that means they're going the right way. Or possibly a good way. Tons of that atomic health though all day. Duke, you used to make me laugh, but now you're beginning to upset me. You will not last long. Joke's on you. I don't last long at bed anyway. Wait, what? Righto, Mr. Topo! Hope you're doing well. I think we're getting to the point we need to be. I think those lamps down below are like a nod to Commander Keen a little bit. Okay, we're going back the right way. No! Shoot, there was stuff back there. Ah! Gotta sleep, it's 2:26. No worries, Mr. Topo. You rest thee will. Thank you kindly for stopping on in and hanging out. You're now entering an ancient underground lunar city. Beware of the snake tech bot. I can't stop doing that. Needed that, though. It's not worth it. I keep doing that. It's becoming a bad habit. Okay, this might be a secret, just... Okay, just this, optional kind of like bonus room. Okay, we kind of went through here already. I was about to not come over here, and I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should. Oh, why am I so... Why am I such a brute? Ah! Oh my god, why do I keep jumping like a fool? No, stop jumping, Daniel, you big dummy. Shoot. I deserve that. How to do dumb things in simple and easy simple steps. Okay. Okay. Shoot! I'm just rushing a little bit. There was something up there, but... Alright. So the key we need is probably over here. Just shooting that Pepsi bottle just for good measure now. I'm just a dumb man doing dumb things. Alright. There you go. Number 2. What we are going to do is go ahead and take a quick break to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. I promise. Enjoy some of these gameplay clips in the meantime.
This is a scene transition, man.
Let's
Far
play
out,
some
cool
Punky
cats.
Skunk. Hooray! Woo! I feel so freaking drained right now. Because, Alright. Rainforest Rally, let's go! We do 3 stages for here as well, and we'll keep going. Probably that rollerblade stuff again, which drives my soul crazy, but we're gonna try to get through it. Oh. Okay, so it's like that. Luckily, we've got that thing down to a science there. Ooh, that one made my soul cry. Alright. Okay. Take the hit. Hope the RNG's kinder to us. Woo! Oh my god, my soul cried. That's quite tough, but we did it. With just a single orb remaining. AFK, I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. That was really, really, really tough. Oh, please, don't. I hope that's not another one of those. If this entire thing is that, I give up. Save? Yes, please. And let's go. Alright, let's go to this next stage here. Probably the claws. Yep. Satisfying sound. I try and do that the whole entire time. Okay, nothing there. Okay, this is kind of making me nervous. Okay. Oh no! I screwed myself over. I was trying to. I should have get that top block over in the left-hand side first. Screw me. All right. Alright, set that up for after. This is a little bit of a puzzle here. I gotta be really careful. Okay. Okay, I said take it on the cheek. Okay. Little janky. That made me completely nervous. Okay, this isn't so bad. Alright, we are back.
This is a scene transition, man. Far
OCD's
out
not happy.
cats.
Dinner was served, so I ate it real quick. Hello to you too. Ooh. We're definitely getting that claw back here in this level. Speak of the devil, and it shall appear. You get satisfying 100 points per rocket shooting up those. Not so satisfying as those. Talk about a death trap. I'm just thinking the damn X. You're about to enter the next level, don't forget to save the game. With only 2 health. Or, I'm sorry, 0 health. It's Boshi time! Why do I keep shooting those? That sweet, sweet nectar of the gods. Mother! Wish these silver crates would give me a freaking atomic. I don't want no letters. Stop giving me letters. I'll take the turkey leg though. Oh, you. You, mother lover, you. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Hooked on phonics works for me. Nailed it. Save number 2. Yep, I basically made a wager though with my channel. If I reached over 1,000 followers, I would actually be doing a stream dedicated towards Boshi, which is an incredibly hard game. While I, at the same time, did a one-chip challenge of this right here. So, one chip challenge while trying to play Boshi. The crap I get myself into. I think someone was talking to me about that too. Oh, I have those one chip challenge chips on my burgers when I eat them. There's nothing. I'm like thinking in my head going, that's an expensive burger. Like, holy crap. Confused Duke, your previously low intellect will accumulate your demise in my maze. I can do it. As my stomach screams murder. Pardon me. Okay, can't quite go through there, so I gotta go straight through. It'd be one of those kind of levels, huh? Alright, no worries. No worries, Mr. Lurkin. Oh, come on. No. Oh, this is rough. It isn't necessarily that the enemies are the challenge here. It's just the actual... Jeepus. At least there's no spikes. That's what I'm grateful for. Okay. Okay, I gotta do the opposite to kind of get my momentum. Like that. Yeah, because if you hit the wrong conveyor belt with that... Okay, so... This part's a pain. Be trying to gauge it because it's like going so quick. Okay, so aim right no matter what. Ah. No! No! Son of a gun. Oh man, I did it too. Ah, son of a cookie. Oh man. Oh, these conveyor belts can go somewhere special. Okay, I see it. Okay. Okay, so we gotta hook a little bit to the left. When we fall down here. It starts. Okay, not here. Let's try up here. How you doing, Puffin Snort? Hope you're doing quite well. The OG Duke Nukem, baby. That's all there is to it. Like, this is, like, whenever I think of Duke Nukem, I always think of this game and Duke Nukem 2. I mean, Duke Nukem 3D was, you know, still up there as well, but... Like, whenever I hear people mention Duke Nukem, I always think of this game immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, Duke Nukem. And then everyone's like, yeah, Duke Nukem. And they think of 3D. Thank you, Draconic Dude. But again, we're playing this as part of the December event currently going on with myself and many of the retro community. Currently playing a lot of DOS-based classics, and holy sweet everything. That was a lot of dudes. Holy crap. Here's this one. We're pretty much tiptoeing at the moment for my HP, so this is going to be quite terrifying. Quite terrifying, which is, of course, super terrifying. But super terrifying, I mean, is insanely terrifying. Ah! This is the very first. How you doing, Jeff? This is literally Duke Nukem 1, Episode 2. This level is just brutal. I have an idea where to go, though, so we're in good shape in terms of that. Then it just really boils down to, I want extra score, or do I want to live? Yeah, it definitely does. Like, the challenge goes up, so it does balance itself out quite a bit. You definitely begin to also see them stretch out their fingers in terms of, like, their creativity with each level. Definitely is. Like, this is getting, like, this is actually just a rough experience. I think it was this one. Yep. There you go, got the data disk we need. Oh, hell no. Oh, it was right there, too. It tattletailed. Ah! The broken pillar is a clue to get over there. Ah, shoot. Ah, no. No! The pain and the bleeding and the... Oh! Oh, I should have took that visual clue and ran with it. Now I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna be that alien bastard and gonna pay for shooting up his ride. Ah. Difficulty settings. This is literally, if you want to have today's generation label this is Blue Smelter Demon difficulty. Yep, we're currently playing this through the 3D Realms Anthology bundle. So if anything looks a little bit more visually clean, it's due to the fact that this is the 3D Realms edition. At least that version of it. So if you see any sort of sprite clean or anything a little cleaner than usual, that's probably why. Ah, son of a gun. That's what I get for trying to rush. There we go. No, you're good. You're good, Draconic. But yeah, as far as this one goes, this is DOSBox 0.74 though. So it was pretty much the original devs or the devs associated with the rights of the original games here built this. With full controller support. Yep. Ironically, a lot of my childhood was pretty much based off of stuff like Commander Keen, even though that was technically id. You know, stuff like Hocus Pocus and... This time I gotta play it more carefully. I'm a Duke sandwich. Alright. Yep, we completed ironically, we completed Monster Bash here on the channel for around Halloween time. We're playing the HD version of it, but a really good port of that. There we go. Okay, screw this. Oh, no wonder this is so freaking hard, because his ass. Okay. Well, I'm cheesing this. Oh, I am cheesing this. Yep, Dr. Proton. Someone named him Vortrix, or whatever the heck his whatever the hell his name is from the Space Quest as well, which is kind of a funny parallel because they do look extremely alike. I haven't played Space Quest in a while, so I keep forgetting the damn guy's name is the main villain there. There we go, cheese. There we go. There is cheese on the moon. There we go. There's cheese on the moon. Duke, your lucky ways annoy me. I see how to best be rid of your pesky existence. There is no place hide from me. Running back to Earth will not save you. But escaping to Earth's future will. Then my TechBot army can rebuild and can build and return victorious. Not if I can find a way to stop you. Even have to follow you into the future. Once again, you have given Dr. Proton a major setback by destroying his lunar base. Continue your adventure entrapped in the future. Duke must chase Dr. Proton into Earth's future to stop the largest threat yet. Ordering information. I'm not reading all that again. But there you go. There's Act 2 or Episode 2 done. There we go. And there you go. Gonna switch it out. But for those who are curious, of course, we are playing this on behalf of December, and this along with the Nukem 2. Now that I've warped to Earth's future, Duke the Fluke cannot stop me. I need to find Dr. Proton's time machine, or Earth is doomed. Yep. The original, I forgot what engine that was on. But the original one with, like, you know, the miner and everything in there, and that, like, that version of it that was always in magazines. Like, they leaked it, and I would love to play it just for the sake of it. Because apparently chunks of it is done. It would need a huge coat of paint, but because of the fact that Gearbox owns the rights to Duke Nukem, if anyone even like Apogee touches it, they're in trouble, basically. Which makes my brain hurt, because I'm thinking in my head, going, why don't you just let Apogee or 3D Realms take the reins of the game and just, you know, license it to them affordable, because it means shit, you're not doing anything with it, Gearbox, and just let them do something with it, because obviously they keep bringing up Duke Nukem. It means they care, like, Scott and the Apogee team really care about the game. Totally inconspicuous time machine. Okay, F1, S to save. We'll save this as a number 3 now. You could technically... I mean, technically you could stream the Duke Nukem Forever game. Like, if you got a hold of that and played it, I don't think anyone's going to get mad at you. Like, and I don't think any of the Twitch or Gear are going to really care as much. I mean, they were, like, Gearbox was confused, like, how the hell it got released, but at the same time, I don't think anyone would really, like, it would just be more so like like if you're exclaiming, hey, you know, it's blah, 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 I don't think you're going to get in trouble for it. Because I've seen people play even earliest builds of Prey somehow, and I was like, how the hell did they get an early copy like that? But again, this is the magical interwebs, so everything's possible. Which I was very surprised. I was like, how the hell did you get a copy in the original Prey beta? Like, some crazy shit, they got the hold of that, and I was like, how the hell did they do that? But again, I think it's just, you know, as long as you don't show the link to where to get it, you should be fine. Because I've seen people play, like, freaking betas of everything. Duke, you've tracked me to the moon and into the Earth's future. Don't you ever take a break? No, I don't. I got no time to play it myself. Man, there's so much nuclear waste. Which is ironic because Duke Nukem from Captain Planet, a lot of people misconstrued that one at first for a while. Which, damn, I love that fucking cartoon. And these levels are kind of quick. Okay, I'm assuming they're giving us the jumping now? Why was I waiting for that to jump? I just sat there and looked right at it in the face. Yeah, I think when it comes to the PC version of Mario 64, if you own a physical copy of the Super Mario 64 or just Mario 64, and you were to play that particular conversion, no one could technically stop you from playing it. Even the DS copy, which I have a copy of Mario 64 and the DS itself. So if I were to grab the ROM off the online somewhere, you could technically play it. It's fine, because you have a copy of it. It's just the legality of it is if you play a ROM off your computer or play like a executable like this, for example, and you have a physical copy that you can't get the access to the disc, you can go take it off some website and no one's going to stop you from it because you own it. And you're having trouble accessing your media. Like the ROMs themselves, like the emulators themselves are not the problem. It's just the actual the games themselves, which is the legal issue. But even then, you know, they're not going to stop you if you're playing like a tech demo or something. As long as you're not distributing it yourself, you know, no ass, no tell. This is a brutal level, holy crap. Yep. I even have... Where's the box? It's right there. Even with my Game Boy games, which I back up my ROMs with this thing, I can play my physical ROMs on my PC with the GB operator here. And I can also take the ROMs off the cart and back them up onto my own computer with this thing. And legally, I could play this on any emulator I want, and Nintendo could just, they could stick a fork in a booty because they can't say anything about it. Because it's my real game I'm actually playing. So if you lose access to a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance or whatever, but you own the actual game, Nintendo can't really stop you from doing that. Because then they'd get in trouble. They can tell you, hey, stop it, and you just ignore them because... Okay, I'm not getting back up there anytime soon. What the hell? Ah! How you doing, Big D? Welcome on in. Ah! Bleep bloop, bleep bloop. Ah! Just chaos everywhere here. Oh! Oh! Giggity giggity goo! And may I have a shout out command for Big D? I shot the darn balloon. Oh, that is just mean. That is just freaking mean. Making me all measure these platforms with my eyes before I jump. How dare they make me do math? They know I'm no good at calculus. Ooh. Oh! Thank you kindly. No, what am I doing? Don't shoot those. Don't shoot the precious cola. Oh. This is like a survival horror game right now. This evolved. This. You're like Alone in the Dark and Resident Evil who? I'll show you survival horror. But Dead Space was something. Hold my beer. Hold his 2 beers, apparently. No! Okay, that's the green door. Be down here. Oh! Oh, they're mad and think I'm going to go up there. That's a hell of a puzzle. Here you go, Georgie. Here's a red balloon. That new It movie was freaking good, though, so far. At least the first one. I haven't seen the second one. It was a lot better than I was expecting, and I'm not disappointed by that. Pop, pop, pop. Jeepus. That's all this area was? That is cruel. I got Cruel Summer stuck in my head now. Son of a gun. 80s called. They wanted to stop torturing me. Hopefully. Cruel, cruel summer. I think she was a one-hit wonder as well. Which a lot of one-hit wonders in the 80s, weren't there? They're trying to find that sound. I mean, they hit it, but in a lot of their songs, it was just kind of like they just went bloop. Like, what the hell's the point? They're saying go up, but how? There's the key. Okay, mental note. Key was there. Scribbles in the small little cranium matter that's in my skull. So I know I'm gonna go down, so I might as well go down swinging. Well, I'm going down very hard. Like, the erection of my defeat is just at hand. Oh, never mind, I'm good. Never mind, I'm Hercules. Let's go. Gets cocky, dies really fast. Where did I go wrong? I should have called the hotline. I should have dialed that 900 number. Cranked up the mileage on that phone bill. You're my Venus, you're my fire, you're my desire. Nailed it. Oops. You send me right round, baby, like a record, baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right. Hit with that enough's enough. La Michelle. Sure, I'll sing some Kiss I Was Made for Loving You there, even though it's technically 70s. Yeah, okay, yeah, disco. It is disco. What am I saying? That was that time when Kiss decided they wanted to try disco, which is one of the more successful songs of all time, ironically. Because it was like that disco era thing. They were like, oh, we gotta make a disco album. Dynasty, let's do it. And then they do Dynasty, and then most Kiss fans are like, what the fuck is I listening to? And everyone were like, some of them were just singing themselves. I was made for loving you. Were you made for loving me? Can't get enough of you. Oh, baby, can you get enough of me? It was a good album, though. It was a good album. Yeah. We'll ever see the seven wonders. Will I be able to see the beauty? I can't sing like Stephen Nicks whatsoever, but Duke, I see where you're gonna, wherever you go, and I have devised many traps to end your mission. Will you be playing Seven Wonders? That song will get stuck in my head forever. And C Mix was absolutely talented. F1, save, 3. Look for the time transport machine to help you solve the next level. I swear if Gearbox gave the rights away to some company that like Apogee or 3D Realms, I hope they do like a sandbox or an open world Duke Nukem game. I would cry many tears. That's for sure. In this particular style, side-scroller style, you know, kind of platformy. That's very tempting. Those two boxes there that keep going down, I keep glaring at them, and I'm like, ooh. And so I get excited. And then I'm realizing that's not a good idea to go after those. I'm continuously shooting like a madman. No! Oh crap, this is the third one. Go team. Yeah, like the thing with Duke Nukem Forever, like the PC version of that one, it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't great either. Like I'm not gonna say defend that game up and down from the ridicule or bashing it gets, because yes, it's still, you know, it was a major letdown. It had issues out the ass, and it was just brutal. And you know, I'm not gonna excuse, you know, the like Gearbox for what they did, but again, they were given what they were given, obviously. So they couldn't quite save everything for that game. They did what they could. But with that said, it still was playable. It was just you have to be really in the fucking mood to play that game. That's all I can say. You have to be really in the mood to play that game. If you're not in the mood to play it, you're gonna hate it. But if you're playing it for the very first time, maybe it might be decent to you. I don't know, but I think for a lot of players who are looking for Duke Nukem 3D 2, they were not going to get that. Like that's pretty much the ruling with that one. Is like you're not getting Duke Nukem. You're not getting the Duke Nukem Forever that was promised. You're just getting something that's kind of arcadesy and okay at best. Like it's passable definitely on PC. Like I'm not gonna say it wasn't enjoyable, because it was enjoyable in a dose, but that was it. Like you don't see me going out of my way right now to play it right now. But with that said, it's like because I am playing this, trying to play through the series here. That's right. We better that's how it's supposed to be. If we ain't kicking ass and taking names, we ain't playing it right. Palzor, thank you kindly for that follow, back part of the Dan Van Fam. Hope you enjoy your stay and enjoy the experience of us enjoying these classic games together as I go across what looks like a moon base, but it isn't a moon base because it has veins and now and bouncing balls. It looks really cool with that little rain, the little effect right there. Oh shit. Let's rock. Oh. Hi. Thank you kindly for that shout out command. So I need to figure out... Oh, no, I got the key. Cool. I did the thing, though. Whatever that is. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was some lucky jump in there. But yeah, this is like literally, though, one of my childhood favorite games as well. So it's like between this one and Duke Nukem 2. Like, I still got my original copy when I went to a computer show. Oh, I don't got the arm for that. I can't press that yet. Ah. Wait, do I jump down here? I can't remember. Way to find out. Noreen Jenkins. I got the Seven Wonders like playing in my head. Oh, it's like I'm sitting here listening to the bloops in this game, and it's like Seven Wonders. It's just like playing continuously on my skull right now. I'm warning you, Duke. It is about time. It's about damn time. I show you the awesome power of Dr. Proton. Hell yeah. The hell? Where the hell did he go? That is just mean. Pepsi, the choice of a generation. I really do think I have a vendetta against Coca-Cola products right now. I keep shooting the darn cans by mistake. I have to do some deep-rooted discovery here. Because I keep shooting the damn things, and I'm like, oh no, I need you! And it's like, bye! Just ghosting out. I'm like, no! I need to see if there's any, like, if even Vanilla Coke is even still around. Yeah, the LucasArts adventure games are really outstanding. Like, my favorite one of all time is, like, between Day of the Tentacle and Full Throttle. Yeah, Indiana Jones ones are also pretty stellar. Like... And then there's also this one right here. Which I wish that they would put on modern platforms.
It's an adventure that it is. Would you like to play some Yoda stories?
The Indiana Jones one's crazy fucking expensive though. So that would staying where it is. Like my neck beard ass is not gonna collect that anytime soon. But this one right here, I got a hold of it pretty cheap, so I was like, yes. The only downside is it doesn't work on Windows 10 very well. Or it doesn't want to. Like, it does not want to cooperate. Like, I can get the launch screen to pop up, but that's it. Like, it ain't cooperating beyond that point. It goes... I ain't launching. I don't know what people told you, but I ain't launching. Like, it works on Windows XP, no problem, so I have to just pull out my XP machine, clean it up, and just put it on there and install it.
I was made for love.
That sounds like a fucking Nork now.
Work. You have something you're doing? Go away, me busy now.
I love the peons. They make my heart so damn happy.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Can't get enough.
There it is. That bass line, though, is so good. And the thing about Gene Simmons, he's not that great of a bassist, right? He's not that great. Like, he's good enough, but he's not, you know what I mean? He's fine, but he's not the greatest bassist of all time. Like, he does a good job, though. I'm not saying he's a bad bassist, either. Because obviously he's good enough where he's successful as he is. He's business savvy as he is. I'll never take away that man's prowess for business whatsoever. He obviously has multiple platinum records for a reason, but I also have to tip my hat to Ace, though. Because without Ace's guitar work, I think Kiss wouldn't be where it is, but then at the same time, Ace act like a prima donna didn't quite say help us out his own career either. How you doing, sweetie? All right, sweetie. How you doing there, Sarah Mac? Holy shit, this level's green. This is the greenest fucking level I've ever saw. God damn. What the hell was Tom thinking when he made this level? Oh man, I ain't gonna get up that one. Jesus. So green. Hello, Jacob. Okay, now I see what I gotta do there. Just as I'm dropping down. Push against this wall. There you go. Oh, I gotta go against that wall too. Okay. So a lot of humping. I gotta hump like I've never humped before. Ooh. There we go. And dodge all the... It's a raid! It's a raid! May I get a shout-out command for the Mac? It's the return of the Mac. It's the return of the Mac.
Dan Van Dam.
But hello, everyone. Also, how was more of Warlock 2? Warlock 2, what? Warlords 2. Wow, brain fart. Wow! I'm surprised they would even make a sequel to that Warlock movie. I mean, the Warlock movie was okay. The game was questionable. But hello, everyone. Welcome on in from Mac Stream. I hope you're all doing wonderful. We're, of course, playing some of the original Duke Nukem on the 3D Realms Anthology Bundle here, which is awesome. I'm here to kick ass and... Oh, I got into walking impersonation. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. I have plenty of certain things in my pocket, though. I can't chew nickels because the doctor told me to stop it, to stop chewing on those nickels because he's tired of seeing me. But yeah. A pleasure to see you. Yeah, from what I've been told, I got we were clearing real estate. This has to be the most ugliest level I've ever saw in my life, though. On a scale of 1 to ugly, this is fugly. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I gotta jump on top of that one little platform, get up there to the right. Didn't see it at first. How about if I don't drop into spikes, though? Ah! And hit all the balls. God, this level is so hideous. This is episode 3. Won the scenario. Good shit. Yep, we're on the future episode right now. Oh, shit. God, this level's so ugly. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this level going... Oh, no! I forgot to press up. This level is so brutal. The real question is, where the hell do we go now? Yeah, it's like this one particularly, it's like it does not hold... It does not hold back whatsoever. Hmm. Hold on. Thank you kindly for that follow. You're a maroon. Okay, that's Duke Nukem 3D. Really? Oh, well, that ain't gonna happen. I forgot you have to type in ASP. Yeah, you can't type in God or anything like that. So I can't cheat him if I want to. This is like... This is like something someone would make with an 8 level maker and just was like, fuck it, let's torture people today. Woo! Here you go, Georgie. Oh! I gotta be careful. There we go. I keep forgetting you can't shoot that damn thing. God damn, this level is so big and hideous. Holy shit. What the hell was that all about? Okay, this area means nothing in terms of progression. Where do I go? Where did I come now? Where did I go? The hell if I know. Alright. My heart just dropped so fucking hard. Yeah, they changed. This is this Duke Nukem. It was because of the Duke Nukem character from Captain Planet, I think it was. Which ironically was also... I ain't taking no damn chances. Just run for it, Danny. Just freaking run for it. That level is brutal. I don't care if I have 0 health. I will deal. You're about to enter the next level. Be sure to save your game. Made the level a hell of a lot harder on myself.
Ah!
Ah! Damn it. Gonna lightly bring the screen up a little bit to cheese it. Yes, Phil. I'm actually a collector. Like, exception to like a few games, like Duke Nukem 1, I got this one through GOG, Steam. This is the 3D Realms Anthology Bundle. King of Gaming strikes again. That's still the funniest thing ever, though. What did they do this time? Okay, it makes sense. Ah, shoot. Okay. Taking no damn chances. Please give me a Coke or something. I promise I won't shoot it. I'll shoot that, though. What's down here?
Yes!
Get yourself in trouble. I can't take him anywhere. Since I raised that sweet boy from a young pup, all he's been doing is attacking forms. Ay, ay, ay. He was a sweet boy. Used to ride his tricycle in the yard. Now he's just riding spaceships and flipping the bird. Ay, caray. Yeah, no, I'm not hanging out for that. Drop down. Shoot those. So, Duke, did you enjoy that killer Rabbids? Nothing will last Nothing would outlast them. Ha 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 ha. That battery joke. Gonna put this back up. Okay, what the hell was the point of coming over here? But yep, we're having an extended stream, by the way. Until this is completed. The boss lady has gave us permission. Okay, number 3. Bethesda. Out on GOG now is Legacy. Oh no. Best of all, that headache is DRM free. God, those platforms are so ugly. It's like Chris has puked all of those things. Alright. Yeah, what's down there? Okay. Can't jump on that platform again. Holy sweet! Sweet Caroline. One night in Bangkok. How you doing there, Mr. Havoc? Welcome on in. Oh! Doing an extended part of the strip. Oh, no! Oh, this level. Thank you kindly for that shout-out command. And again, for those who are watching in and curious of why is this neckbeard guy on the stream right now playing some DOS game called Duke Nukem? And that, of course, is if you do exclamation point DOSember, as I say, I should probably wait till enemies are on the screen before I start talking, huh? Basically, we're doing some DOSember here on the channel, along with myself and many others who are currently within the DOS realm of gaming. All month long is going to be nothing but DOS games going on here for the month of December. Where, of course, if you check out that link, there is, of course, and how you doing there, Mr. E? Welcome on in, you scholar and gentlemen. Not personally. But of course, we are all going to be playing some of DOS titles, and if you check out the link there on the page, has a good hefty list of all the participants for DOSember, as well as a merchandise store, which of course you can check out all the fabulous merchandise going on here currently, and all the proceeds from the said merchandise will go back into the streamers directly at the end of the month, with a decision decided. And Namco's, welcome on in, you scholar. Thank you, Kelly, for joining the Damn Fan Fam, and I hope you're doing wonderful this evening. You're doing well, you're safe, you're sound, and you're warm with a cup of hot cocoa. And if you don't like hot cocoa, a nice cold beer. If you don't like beer, a nice cup of tea. If you don't like tea, a glass of water. If you don't like water, an orange juice. If you don't like orange juice, apple juice. If you don't like apple juice, I don't know. I'm running out of beverages here. Soda. We'll just say soda. But again, I hope you're all doing great. Prune juice. Oh, oh, you will be having a warrior's battle, all right, shortly after a glass of that. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but boy. I'm not going to go into the specifics, but boy, oh boy. You're going to rediscover yourself within like an hour and a half from drinking it. You'd be getting your Katie Bush on in there. Be chasing cloud chasing and all that. If I could, I'll make a deal. Let's go. If I could trade places. No! I got too cocky. If I could. Pretty much. Now he's successful in the realm of testing out vaping kits and all that beautiful stuff. Man, this is a rough level. I think I might have screwed up though here, because like now that bridge is broken. Ah! Yeah, I definitely screwed up. Oh, wait a minute. I could have probably went underneath there. I think it was I'm getting too impatient now. Because I'm trying to catch back up to where I was, and now my brain's like, let's go faster. And it's like, no, slow down. Slow down, baby. Don't go too fast. I'm Dan Van Fucked. This level is rough. But we do get the gist of the level though, at least. Which is the good takeaway. And this time, not take my time on that bridge anymore. Just go. As soon as the right of way is given, just go. I don't even dwell on it. Just go. Ooh, can I collect all this? No, just go. Them damn murder rabbits. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. Thank you very much. Yep, take it and run. Just go. Like this, just run like the Dickens. Holy shit. All right. Oh, God, no. Oh, Johnny Mas. Yeah. Dear diary. I was just there too. And I had to hit the trap. Shit. That's what I get for trying to be too fast. Oh. J.R. Wing. Oh. Dear diary, this is where it all went to hell. Being careful as hell now. But an ugly ass wall. The moss there, oof, just so hideous. Oh no, this game definitely does not apologize whatsoever for the some of the assets and ideas it has. Oh shit, I didn't notice the spikes. A lot of the games from Apogee were heavily inspired by Nintendo's works. Ah! Fudge. Like even Commander Keen at the time. Which ironically, because I was like, oh, why the hell did I jump on that? I don't know why. Okay, but we have this down to a science. And I need that spike. I have to sacrifice a health in order to get that one back. All right. Okay, we kind of have an idea what we need to do. We just gotta do this, like, freaking fast as hell. Okay, for the platform here, just leave it alone. Even cheese it like this if I have to. There we go. Beautiful cheese. There we go. Now we can go back down here. Oh, that is... okay, that's staying the hell down there, then. I'll take 4... I'll take 3 health. Oh, the freaking spikes again. Ah! No, don't shoot the damn thing. No! Fuck, I should have been patient with the stupid snake. Ah, okay. Okay, that's why I went towards that spike originally. To get 1 extra health. Ah, shoot the stupid can. Ah. Okay, that part right there I can't really help. Because I could be patient or just run through, and I choose to run through. Okay. This is gonna hurt. I should have shot it, but that's alright. Okay, no secrets there. 4 health. We should be fine if I take my time. Oh, this game gets ridiculously hard after a while. Okay, right here. Now I gotta worry about those spikes. I just gotta watch out. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 400 Mississippi. Are they all gone? Ah! Ugh. Okay, I wasn't sure if I actually saved. Let me do it again. Unless you can stop Dr. Proton, we help us against his tech robots. Okay, this level, they're just like, fuck it, you're going down. That's a fuckload of rabbits. Hopefully this level's more kinder to me. Okay, and it is kind of kinder. I say kinda, but it's not quite kind. I know this is random, but damn it, I can go for a bowl of macaroni and cheese right now. Like the world depends on it. I have a bowl of macaroni and cheese. Like a big gaping bowl of mac and cheese and... Okay, where the hell am I going? I already have the key. What am I doing? I didn't even notice I had the key. I was like, where the hell's the key? I was like, I was holding on to it this whole time. How about that? Okay, it's just if I want to escape, I think. Yeah, Bioforge is pretty good. They have it on GOG. Holy crap! Holy crap! Oops. Ah! Why'd they bring me back down here, though? What's down here? Is that a conveyor belt? Okay, I think I see a conveyor belt down there, so... we have to aim ourselves... down there. Towards that hole. Okay, so a little bit deeper in. Okay, if someone was closing their eyes and listening to me talk just now, that would have been quite the mental visually. Or mental visual experience. Yeah, if I just aim that in just right. Ah! Okay. Okay, so that was the key. We just run away from it. What is the point of going and doing that? Okay, the conveyor belt area has to be the solution then. Because it's everywhere else is kind of like a dead end, but this... Aha! Shit, I didn't even count which one that was. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. I think that might have been... This one? Nope, totally off. Trying to eyeball that is never good. This one? Okay, this one, but to the left. So the whole gape, where it's gaping, that's where we need to go. To the left of that. So right here. I get punched in the face by a robot. I mean, if you shoot a chicken in real life, you'll have more pieces of chicken to deal with, though. And a lot of lead. Especially if it's a buckshot. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, this is a screwed up level. Okay. Hey, don't. I call him Dr. Protein because all these freaking clumps of chicken everywhere. Okay, so we solved the puzzle at least with... Okay, so now we know how to solve the puzzle at least. Which is the takeaway here. I have to pee so bad right now. Like, I have to pee. I don't just have to pee, I gotta pee. Be right back. My bladder's screaming at me. But we're gonna beat Dr. Proton, damn it, if it's the last thing I do. But before that... Okay.
Yes!
Finally, Earth is free from Dr. Proton and his tech bot menace. Dr. Proton is finally defeated. Using Proton's time warp device, Duke returns the present or Earth's present and presented the key to the city he saved. Yeah. But did you locate all the hidden rooms in each level? On your next Apogee's order, please tell us your best Duke Nukem score. Okay, so it is the Duke Nukem score. There you go. Okay, we'll put DVD. Fuck yeah. Oops. Fuck yeah. There we go. We beat Todd's score and Scott's score and we'll take a snap.